Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day with the tarot and with our beautiful oracle decks that are all organized here. I am using my flower petals deck for our free readings today. And what is it that you are curious about when it comes to what you're not seeing? What you're not seeing? Because sometimes we can have an itch that we cannot get to. You know how, like, right in the middle of your back, you can get an itch, and no matter how hard you reach, you can't scratch it. That's kind of what I'm sensing here today. And just as I'm speaking, the sun has come across my reading. And so I feel like it's an indication of just the warmth and the kindness of spirit that wants to reach through today in a confusing time. So, welcome. Now, I do have one person that is in line for their flower reading. If you want one, all you need to do is register your on manifestfaster.com and I will pull a flower card for you. I do have oracles that I'll be using for those of you who want something a bit deeper and more specific to your situation that's available to you when and you look at the orders. And then I also am drawing for with the tarot today for those of you who really want to dive deep. What is it you're not seeing? So let's get started. And we'll start off with Janice. Welcome, Janice. Are you here, girl? I know that Janice, it's early in the morning where she is located. So I imagine that she will be popping in later to watch the recording. Hey, Maureen, welcome. So be sure to register, Maureen. I would love to pull one of the flower cards for you, okay? And we're starting Thanksgiving week. Always has challenges and joys when we come to the holidays. So I have these decks prepared, and let me just get oopsie. Aren't they pretty? All right. So Janice is first. Let's see what we have for Janice this morning. What is the flower message? Okay, here. Oh, I love these. They flip so quick. Okay. So the first flower reading is for Janice. Janice, you have the Daphne flower, and what pleases us most shapes us. What pleases us most shapes us. So, what could that mean in terms of what you're not seeing? Uh, it's really clear to me that if you are doing something that is not fun for you, that is something that is just not sustainable. And so I feel like this is helping you to understand your current situation with your house. I know that it is hard when you are in between, when you don't quite have what it is that you're looking for. And I know from our work together that being in a house that better suits you, your husband and your pets is really important to you. So, what pleases us most shapes us. It's so important that in this moment, in your current house, that you allow yourself to find the pleasure that is there. Okay. I know it's not what you're desiring. I know your heart aches to be in a different home. But the strange thing about energy is that the more pleasure you can find right now and the joy and gratitude for your current home, you're going to create this beautiful magnetism that will go with you to your next home. If you hold nothing but criticism and just remind yourself of how you do not enjoy your home right now, you're putting a repellent on your future home. You may go to a new home, but it will carry some of the negativity with it. So remember, if you feel annoyed at your current situation, look around and see what is it that pleases you about where you are right now. Okay, my friend? This is a now I don't know what about this Daphne flower. I didn't even know there was a flower called Daphne. I once had a pet, a boxer. Her name was Daphne, and she was gentle, sweet, wonderful dog. So I feel like for you, I know that the universe wants for you to grasp and hold how very lovable you are. Okay, so anybody else here would like to have a flower card pulled for them? I just love this deck. Let me just, where's my box? Oh, here it is. I have several of these tiny decks, and I really feel they carry potent messages, even though they're so tiny. So we'll put Janice is finished, and now we have Maureen. Okay, what is it that you need to know? Maureen, I am so grateful for your constant love for my channel and that you return it almost every single time I'm live. And don't think I don't notice your comments on my short videos. Okay, let me just sip my tea. Let's see which flower is going to bless your life today. Okay. Those of you who are new here, welcome. I'm Catherine. This is Pattern Breaker Tarot, and I'm just now starting I'm just joining a network of tarot readers. It's called Hipsy, and I could not be more thrilled with how beautiful they operate, how they my page is gorgeous. There are so many other wonderful readers over there. And if you haven't tried it yet, you just believe me, you want to do it. We want to draw as many free flower cards today as possible. Okay, so Miss Maureen, what is it that the beautiful flower kingdom wants for you to know? In the ancient times, before there was the internet, but in ancient times, the people knew that everything that was created by the divine had a meaning, and many of the meanings were assigned by our ancient um, ancestors, right, who practiced various tools to keep themselves on the right track. This is beautiful for you today, Maureen. Can you see that okay? Snapdragons. I love snapdragons. My dear grandma, her name was Ruby, and she had a beautiful garden with all of these snapdragons. And what you can do is when you hold them and you pinch them a little bit, they open their mouth. And as a little child, I thought it was magical to be able to make that snapdragon open and close. So for you, Maureen, I think this is a perfect message for you. Listen with care and speak with kindness. I don't know, you may be like me and every now and then snap a quick response instead of listening. Nothing personal, Maureen. You're just a human like I am. But sometimes instead of listening, we just snap off with an answer. And so I believe Spirit is coming to you through this card to remind you to hold back. Okay. Just take a breath. When somebody says something to you, allow yourself to breathe. I can't remember. What's your birth sign, Maureen? It can be very challenging to have this discipline of listening. Virgo. Okay. All right, good. Now, with that Virgo energy, there is something about that personality that really is uncomfortable if things are out of order, right? And incompetence, when somebody does not do their job properly, this can be extremely annoying. Other humans who don't act right can really get on your last nerve, I bet, Maureen. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I'm sensing. So if there's this pressure, the over the pressure of perfectionism that can strike a Virgo like that. This is something that's extremely important for you today, especially with the holiday coming. Okay. So taking a deep breath. Ah, and you're going to want to use an affirmation that would be something like, even though I don't know how, I'm listening more carefully right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm taking my time before I respond right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm less likely to be quick to speak right now. Okay. So, dear friend, my dear Maureen, this is a beautiful message and will show you how you can um, overcome your annoyance as you hold back and speak only kindly. Okay. So there you have it. Wow. I want to say too, the yellow and the orange of the colors. The yellow is the sunshine. It's the yellow of your solar plexus, which is the point of your identity. And the orange is in that sacral chakra, which is creativity. And so it seems to me that whatever you do in your life that's creative right now will bring you back to your center. Okay, my friend, a beautiful message. Now, you guys, if you want more information, and Maureen, if you ever need more information, there are two other readings that are available when you order your reading, and one is 4.99, where I can draw one of the oracles, or at 11.11 I can pull tarot cards for you. So remember that I'm here for you. I want to support you as you're going through whatever it is you're dealing with. Okay, so let me catch up with myself here. Hey, Rhoda, you're here on a live. I'm so glad, my friend. Oh, Maureen, I am learning we would rather be happy than right. Amen. And that could be difficult for us, can't it? To just give up that need to be right about stuff for sure. And so it took a few tries for you to be able to book. Yes, divine timing. Sometimes you do have to try more than once to get yourself into the queue for the readings. I apologize for that, but I try to make it as easy as possible for you guys. If you're wanting for me to draw cards for you, the manifestfaster.com is the best way to go. You can copy and paste it, or just go to your browser window and tap manifestfaster.com and it should connect you. So, there you go. We'll release Maureen to Spirit's care. And oh, we get to pull an oracle. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Let's see what the universe has for you. Okay, so for Rhoda, we're going to go to our psychic tarot. Oops. Wow, this card, I just picked up the deck to bring it into the readings here, and this card stayed on the table, and I always I pay attention to that whenever the cards kind of present themselves. So Rhoda says whatever comes out, and I love that, a girl after my own heart. Let's see what is what you're not seeing, what you're not seeing right now. Wow, I am so excited to see this card for you, Rhoda. And I love how it demanded to be pulled. I don't understand a lot about the chance, the lucky break. That's here on the cards that is a sign of our energy as we blend together. And it's so important that you go ahead and hit the thumbs up because it brings us into harmony. Our energies combine in harmony, and it really does facilitate the reading so I can plug into your energy. Rhoda, what you're not seeing is that you are on a galloping horse riding away from something. Okay. I can tell that the horse is moving by this red flag flying behind. Also, look at the hair. Now, first, Rhoda, what I see on here, have you ever heard that saying, your hair's on fire? I have a feeling that there's a door closing for you. Now, all of this explosion of energy in the background, it's blasting you forward. The yellow is often a card of abundance and prosperity. And so this bubble of energy coming up from behind you, I'm getting goosebumps all over my chest and my arms right now. And I wonder, Rhoda, are you getting goosebumps also? Because something is happening right now that's a major change. You're stepping out of something that is not, um, oh, these past few weeks feel like you've been dragging and just making it girl. This often happens right before something terrific appears. Think, I don't know if you have children, but I have children, and when you're pregnant, the last couple of days, the last week before you deliver the baby, you are dragging and just making it. Your body is expanded, the pressures on all those organs, and it's really uncomfortable, but the baby is almost here. So, in manifesting, this comes forward with the Empress card. The Empress is the card of like being perennially pregnant. And don't get scared by that. It's just that once you manifest the thing that you're wanting right now, you're going to be desiring something else. We are like manifesting machines, we humans, and we're always wanting something else. So the Empress card is in this. I read this Empress energy in this card for you. You are being released from something and you're advancing forward. Now, I will tell you, Rhoda, in as you check out my page over in at Hipsy, I have several readings now that are recorded readings. They're very well priced so that you can get a private reading about this feeling of what's coming next. Okay, so take a peek. There's different descriptions, all kinds of different ways to receive a recorded reading, but then you can listen to it again and again. It's a private video. So do take a peek at that. I feel very optimistic for you with this reading. And as a bonus, I'm just going to pull a flower card for you, that just to bless your reading. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but every now and then the sun is breaking through the clouds and it's just gorgeous. And I feel that's a sign for you with the sun coming out and it warms things up. And to don't despair at occasional cloudy days. Okay, Rhoda? All right, excellent. Oh, yeah. Be sure to check out those recorded readings. I'm excited because Hipsy is making it possible for me to be much more accessible to you guys here on YouTube. And I love you so much. Goodness, you are here. Thank you for being here, my dear friend Goodness. Please do check, add your name to the queue. All you need to do is to go to manifestfaster.com. Now, some of you, when you try to use Manifest Faster, it may work and it may not. It's like winning the lottery because I know that everything gets very busy Sundays when I'm here. But check that link, manifestfaster.com, and you will be in the queue, and I'd be glad to read for you. Okay, this is your flower card, and thank you for popping in for this oracle. It's only 4.99 and it just allows me to see more deeply into your situation. Okay. Ah, this is such a beautiful card, Magnolia. You will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. Okay, Rhoda, I was going to, oh, I got goosebumps again. I was going to say this, but I forgot. This red flag, red is the color of your root chakra. And so in the root chakra, it is both the pain and the joy of your ancestry. Okay, so there is a clue for you. There's something about your feeling of fatigue that is connected to your ancestors. There's no question. You will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. So I feel that there is something special happening for you. I believe before the end of the year, there's just this huge aha, like, oh, no wonder this has happened to me. I have to tell you a story. I have a 92-year-old neighbor, and I love her so much. And I walk with her walker to help her get out and get some fresh air. Very cool. And she told me a story yesterday that I did not know about her. I've known her a year. She told me about a time when she was a child and they were playing hide and seek, and she hid in a closet and she got locked in there accidentally. And as she described this, the terror that she felt in the closet and pounding on the door and nobody heard her. And she's 92. She still gets extremely fearful in closed spaces, in elevators, even in cars. And as I watched her face, I thought to myself, this is as real as if it happened yesterday, being closed in that closet. And so I listened and prayed for her. She's not open to card readings and that sort of thing that I do. However, I know that there is healing available for those ancient memories. Tapping is what I do. Rhoda, you've experienced tapping, I think, in the past. And I like to tie tapping into the readings. So, whatever it is that you pick, know that not only will I create a video that includes cards, but I will also create a tapping script and give you other suggestions. Because, Rhoda, I feel like this is a connect. There's something in your ancestry. And maybe even in your own childhood that is currently causing you some of that fatigue feeling. Okay, my friend, thank you so much. I appreciate you deeply, and I look forward to reading more cards for you, Rhoda. Let me sip my tea here. Anybody else here? First of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Catherine, and you have found Pattern Breaker Tarot, where I am tickled to help all of us get out of the patterns that are trapping us. Like, you know how traps can catch you by the foot, and you can't get away. This is often what happens in our own minds, and what you don't know can hold you back. So what is it that you're not seeing here? Exactly, Maureen. Isn't that something? Yes. And even though she may be getting forgetful when she was telling me about a situation that happened just recently where she felt too closed in. And I could just watch that panic come across her. And so some of us, and me too, I will tell you, my mom was hurt in a terrible accident. Her clothing caught on fire. Can you imagine, you guys? And I was less than two, and I saw it happen right before my eyes. And I had no recollection of this. But when I was in therapy and also when I learned about energy work, it was that very incident from all those years ago that was freezing me and making me so afraid of things. And I'm grateful for energy tools because therapy helped me, but it was the energy tools that really cleansed me and enabled me to go forward. So, Mr. Christina, hi, darling. Do you want me to draw a card for you before you go? You can register quickly, and I'm happy to pull a flower card for you. Okay, and we have, oh, there you did already. Oh my gosh, you read my mind. Oh my gosh. I'm looking back and forth. Yes. Um, I'm a little kitty cat. I would like to know which flower I should hone in. on next. I love that. Meow. All right. All right. I know you're in a hurry. You're jumping on the road. What is our beautiful flower card for Mystic Christina? Okay, here we go. They're so pretty, aren't they? I know that you're an artist, Christina. And so the first thing that I want to point out is that in this watercolor, this is a watercolor painting, and watercolor is very difficult. It's very difficult. And so I'm feeling like there's a message about going through difficulty, but to be loose, be loose. The key to success with watercolor is you don't care if things get smeary, messy looking, because if you look close at this art, it's very imprecise. So, Mystic Christina, before I even flip the card, I feel like spirit is calling you to be loose, to allow things to be messy. Okay. When you're coloring on purpose, go outside the lines. Make sense? Let's see what your flower is. Sweet pea. Ah, the comfort of good company heals old hurts. Men, right? So as you feel hesitant, Christina, in the midst of all you're going through, if you do feel hesitant to be with people, do your best to overcome that. Surround yourself with humans that are loving and kind. It's very important as you go forward. I'm reminded of a fairy garden that is in California, near San Diego. It's a store. It's called Summer's Past. And in the front yard of that place, they have a sweet pea labyrinth. And in the spring, you go into this labyrinth that is all plants. It's so magical. So, is there a labyrinth near you? I know in your new home, there's a path that is kind of labyrinth-like, where it draws you forward and there's mystery there. But I just feel if there's anywhere around you where you can get to a labyrinth, I think it would be very powerful for you. Okay, my friend? What do you see there? Oh my God, no, the flower I got for my husband with the plaque saying, "For my sweet pea." Oh, goosebumps, goosebumps. Mystic Christina recently lost her husband, who flew off to be on the other side. Very shocking. And in fact, if you guys could help me, like to go over to the little heart icon and just send some hearts to my dear, dear friend, Mystic Christina, who has really had so many things that have interrupted her life and created so much pain and drama. That's the thing, you guys, we can't protect ourselves from life. We can't. We sometimes, as manifestors, we think we can arrange ourselves so that we're always joyful, but life refuses to cooperate. I'm so sorry to say. And my situation, going through a severe illness where I wanted to quit, I never wanted to do any spiritual work. I was so hurt by becoming ill. And now, 18 years later, I'm still alive and I'm still helping, So understand that it's normal to be annoyed, and to not see the potential for good, but old hurts will be healed. Mystic Christina, I will be sending you energy for continuing to empty your old home. And I'm asking the angels to show up in the mysterious ways today to show you how much you are loved. Thank you so much. And thank you for playing the game and getting here into the live reading on your Bizic day. We love you, Mystic. We do. Thank you, Maureen, for sending so much love to our friend. It's really cool when I get to have continuing relationships with you guys. I'm grateful when my regular clients come here to play the games with me when I'm doing the live readings. because it feels so good to be connected to exactly what's going on for you and to be your cheerleader from way over here in Tennessee. Mystic Christina is in Canada. Where are you guys today? Those of you who are just visiting, put your city into the stream. I'd love to know where you are listening from. Okay, so let's pull another oracle card and see what it is. Now, as part of the viewers, part of the audience, part of the collective, you can claim this reading for you. All you have to do is just write into the chat window, I claim this reading, and it will be yours. If you'd like me to draw you a card, all you have to do is go to manifestfaster.com, and it may pause, it may give you a little bit of a buffering, but as you're patient and persistent, you will get your free reading today. The free readings I'm doing is with my beautiful flower deck, and I'll just show it here. Oops, sorry. This is what we will do for your free reading. All you have to do is register. But for the collective, let me draw another oracle card for what it is that you're not seeing right now. There's a little light. There's a little light. It reminds me of that song, This Little Light of Mine. I'm going to let it shine. So true, isn't it? It just takes a glimpse of light to bring hope. Okay, mental conflict. There's somebody watching right now who's got a big decision facing them. So is this you? There's a mental conflict and there's some disruption, a mental conflict or disruption. Okay, I'm going to pull some tarot cards for this one. I want to demonstrate for you. If you need several cards this morning, we can do it live right now. I have a reading that is $11.11. It's a magical number where I can draw cards for you personally. Wow. Excuse me. I'm feeling a disruption in my throat, and that's always a sign to me that somebody listening to me has trouble speaking their truth. There's something going on right now where it's difficult to speak your truth. That might be part of your mental conflict. There's something going on. What is our third card here? Again, this is for the collective. If you can resonate, claim it. Okay, I'm going to pull the card from the bottom of the deck because that's always what we're not seeing. Ooh, the chariot. Okay, good. All right. The first thing I'm aware of, can you see those cards? Okay, let me peek. Yeah, okay. The first thing that pops into my head is this Five of Swords that's right underneath, excuse me, the mental conflict. And let me sip my tea. Again, there's someone here who has a really hard time speaking up for yourself. Okay, and even hard for me to swallow. So what's going on here? Look at how he's holding his head. And again, mental conflict, holding the head. And this crow is representing the thoughts. Okay, the crow in this deck represents how we think about things and also how we communicate. So there's some energy definitely stuck here about needing to make a decision and feeling like you don't want to make a mistake. You're aware that you are your intuition is guiding you. So your mind is aware that there is, see how the colors match? This is fascinating to me because these cards just open themselves. The blue and green is all about these cards and this part of your mind that knows the truth and knows what you need to do is connected. Let's deal with the hermit. The hermit energy is all about taking the time to think and pray and meditate, separating yourself from the problems. Take a breath. settling yourself, feeding your spirit, knowing that everything always works out for you. No matter what, things have a tendency to work out. However, you're being called to move quickly. The chariot energy is about go. All right. So it's time for you to make a choice. What you're not seeing is that goodness will come to you either way you choose. I know that's tough, isn't it? But whichever way you choose simply opens a door for you to have a new experience. You've been allowing yourself to stew for too long. Guidance is here telling you you will be fine. You need to make this decision soon. Okay. So, whatever this is for you, sit down with a piece of paper and a pencil the old fashioned way and just write down what is good about each of your choices. Allow yourself to see the potential good in each choice and lean into what feels the best for you, what warms your heart. Okay, you can do it. I know it's tricky. You may need to have a private reading. I'm here for you. Check out thy shop. There's so many readings that I do where I record a private video for you, and it would be my honor. All of that's available for you, manifestfaster.com. All of my offerings are there. So now let's take a peek here at your flower oracle for today. What message do the flowers have for you, my friend? And thank you. I appreciate your being here as part of this collective reading. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Okay, the flowers. Okay, flowers. What is it do you have for my friend? There's no accident that you're here right now. Thank you. And we have hydrangea. Oh, wow. This is such a great fit. Focus on wholeness above and below. Many of you have heard us saying this as above, so below. Okay, so as you focus on wholeness, what is that is the most holistic? What is it that's most complete in this choice? This is a time for you to focus and believe that your decision will be correct for you. A good affirmation to use would be, even though I don't know how, the correct choice is lit up for me right now. Even though I don't know how, I see one of these options more positively right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling the goodness of one of these choices right now. As you decide with your mind, everything else will fall into place. Okay, great little reading here. Thank you for being along for the ride. Let me push this over here. Again, I am here to draw a free card for you. I'm using my flower petal deck. Blooming Guidance from the Garden. So happy to draw a card. All you have to do is register at manifestfaster.com. Meanwhile, what I will do is draw another card for the collective. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Let's take a look. What is it you're not seeing? Hold your situation in your heart right now. Has somebody recently broken up with you? Has there been a family member who has cut you off? Do you wish so much that your ex would come back? Is there someone in your life that's in pain? What is it that you can respond to when I go through those questions? There's something about your situation that you're not seeing. Let's take a look. So I'm picking up in my spirit that there's somebody that you're worried about. You have a loved one that they're going through a lot. They're in a lot of pain. This could also be someone who is in a no contact right now, where somebody you want so much to know what's happening in their life, but there's no way to find out. They may have blocked you. And so I'm here to give you, it's kind of a difficult message because the person is going through something that only they can do. That life has put them in a situation where they are in pain, they are suffering through something. And the fact that they're closing you out and they won't let you in is important for their walk. I know this is hard to hear sometimes because when people are not communicating with you, you can feel terribly confused and hurt. But the good news is that they are going through a transformation. Did you ever think about butterflies and they come from a cocoon, which comes from the caterpillar, right? Have you ever heard of a situation where two caterpillars shared a cocoon? I don't think that's possible. That two caterpillars make a decision to go into a cocoon together and somehow transform. No, deep transformation is a singular journey. It's something that humans need to go through by themselves. Another example is a snake that sheds its skin. A snake has skin that does not transform like humans. Like our skin is constantly changing and transforming. And so we don't have to actually take off our skin. But snakes, in the process of their growth, they wiggle out of their skin and they do it by themselves. So, in this situation with your loved one, they are really doing the best they can. I'm struck by this beautiful green garment. Green is the color of the heart chakra. It's important that you realize that there are angels and guides with your person, that your person is supported by the divine in a most magical way right now, in a natural way. And as this person emerges from the cocoon of their choosing, I believe you will get a word of encouragement. Maybe not from them, but maybe someone who knows them. Sometimes we need to say goodbye to people. They check out of our life. They may move far away from us. But remember that worry does not help anything. Worry only interferes with your peace of mind. So, as your person goes forward and it seems broken and it seems wrong, remember what you're not seeing is your person is going through a true transformation. Okay. Wow. I need this message myself because I have moved a lot. And there are people that live in Mexico. I lived in Mexico for a few years and I so loved it. It was a very poor place, very underprivileged where I lived. And I learned so much from the beautiful Mexican people about being contented with very few belongings. It really did change my life. But when I think of my friends that are far away, sometimes I do carry worry for them. And I'm grateful that Spirit is showing no, no, no need to worry. Understand they are in the Spirit's arena and the transformation is a good one. Okay, who's here for a free reading today? I would love to draw for you one of the flower petal cards, and it's so simple to receive your reading. All you do is register right there at that link in the chat and click that button that says manifestfaster.com, and that will qualify you for your free reading from the Kingdom of the Flowers. Meanwhile, where are y'all writing from? Who's here today? Where are you? Hi, Mavis. Hi, Yinmin. Selah is here. Selah, I always call you Selah, but I think it's Selam, and I'm going to train myself to remember your name, Selam. So, those of you who have visited me before, thank you so much. I'm glad to see you again. And we have 13 people here. Hey, you guys, welcome. Hit the thumbs up. Let's create some more momentum for these readings if you're enjoying them. I so appreciate the thumbs up. It helps me so much. It's like getting an invisible hug. I appreciate that. So, Mavis, makeup tips. Ooh, a makeup artist. I could use a makeup artist. I don't wear much makeup. I always feel awkward when I wear it. Anybody else had that sensation? Okay, so moving forward, let's put this aside, waiting for my next live card pull from the flower deck. But meanwhile, let's jump in for the collective. If you're here right now and you want to know what you're not seeing, this reading is for you. If you'd like me to draw a card out of the Oracle deck for you personally, that's available in the little store. And this is the deck I'm using. I love it, the Psychic Tarot. Okay, what's here for the collective? Oh, South Africa, Mavis. Well, that is a long way from Tennessee, Mavis. Thank you for being here. So hold on as you watch this card, see how this resonates with you. It's part of the magic of doing these collective readings. So, this is just beautiful. So, whoever's watching right now, what do you notice first? What strikes you about this card? Sometimes it's fun to play that game, like you pick something that you notice and then see if I mention the same element first as I just tell the story of this card. The very first thing I notice is the yellow ring, a portal. Okay. So, what you're not seeing, my friend, is there's a portal right in front of you, and you're just not aware of it. The figure is looking straight out at us. Can you see? The figure is like making eye contact with us. And so this shows me that this sign of not being aware, it's awareness, right? Not being aware of the portal of light that is right in front of you. Because if he looked up, there he would see it. Okay, so I believe that for you, life has put you into the waiting room. Okay, that there's something going on. You've been waiting for news. You've been waiting to hear from someone. You've been waiting, perhaps you applied for employment somewhere and you're waiting. And so this time of waiting can be very frustrating and troubling for us, can't it? Because we want stuff to happen right now. But what you're not seeing is that the answer is closer than you think. Take a breath. It's so important that you connect with the divine right now, that you are being blessed with new ideas. See the light flowing in to the mind. Something's happening right now where your mind is being impacted by spirit and it's dropping into your being. I love seeing how this orb is just I see it in motion, that it's moving down. You're having like a divine download where spiritual guidance is just drifting down into your experience. How can you practice awareness? How can you tune in to the divine? Number one, and I love the one in number one, it's the idea of silence and listening. If you don't have a meditation practice, if you haven't yet explored meditation, this is your moment. Okay. I'm going to go into the chat. I want you to look for an app on your app store called The Way. It's an absolutely beautiful app that teaches the power of silent listening and awareness. And as you practice it, right now you could, I mean, pay attention to the reading, but if you have time today to sit in a chair so you don't fall asleep and just close your eyes. That's it. Let your mind do whatever it wants. It doesn't matter. But take a few minutes and just sit quietly in a chair with your eyes closed and just listen. What are the sounds that surround you? And breathe. Because as you learn to become still, you will feel more connected to the divine. I can promise you that because it's been true for my life. The yellow circle, it reminds me of the sun, and the sun is so warm even on a cold day, sitting in front of a sunny window with your eyes closed. And then the last thing I want to say to you, so you can plug into awareness powerfully, is gratitude. What is it that's happening in your life right now that is good? Some days are off, right? And you feel lousy all day. However, if you think about your breath and you really receive it as a gift that is always there for you, that keeps you alive, and take that breath and just be grateful. I'm grateful I'm still breathing. That's enough to get you started. Okay. Awareness is the first step of any change. Find a silent place to listen deeply to spirit. As your awareness grows, you will be stunned at how your life changes. It's a wonderful habit to get into. Healing Heart, welcome. I love your name, Healing Heart. It seems like all the readings today have been around healing the heart. How ironic. I'd love to be able to pull a card for you. Today, we're using our wonderful flower petals. And every time I come live, I will be offering various cards that I have come to love myself. And I want to share them with you. And right now, Salem is. Um, Okay, so Salem is coming with the next flower reading. And I love this because what's happening for Salem is that she's in that waiting room. It's like she's waiting for something to happen and it's not happening yet. And can you guys relate? Hi, hello world. Welcome. All you do is click the link. Let me pop it in there for you. There's two ways to get the reading. One is to click the link that I'm putting here, but you can also go to your browser window of your whatever you're using as your browser and just type in manifestfaster.com and it will put you that's what you do to qualify for the free flower reading is just register right there, okay? And sometimes it's a little shy, you might have to tap it 2 times, but just be patient, okay? So Salem, I know you're in the waiting room, and it's true, that's very frustrating, right? Waiting is frustrating. Can you relate? I can. I don't like waiting. And I was thinking about the whole thing with being pregnant as a human, and you have to wait, wait, wait for the baby. But being pregnant in spirit is when something you want is not there yet. So you're still holding, it's gestating, it's preparing itself for you. So let's see, my flowers. What is the flower blessing for Miss Selam today? What all the way from Ethiopia? Gosh, it's so 14,000 kilometers, I think it is, between us. Isn't that something, Selam? But right here, right now, the flower message for you. What is the card? Look at those stubborn cards. This makes me think about being stubborn and how sometimes we get in our own way. Okay, thank you. Ah, this is such a nice message for us, for you today, Salem. The daisy. Okay, and what a message, my friend. Simple 5 words. Believe and trust in happiness. When you're waiting for something, it's next to impossible to find happiness sometimes. It's because we think that happiness can only come when our answer arrives. So for you, Selam, in looking for work, it's hard, it's so desirable, and it will solve many problems for you when you find your next position. And right now, you are in the gap in between your desire to find good work and having good work. And there's a gap there, right? Something's missing. What I love is the phrase being in the right place at the right time. So, an affirmation that I could suggest is this: even if this doesn't feel true, I understand that frustration. But your mind loves to hear things like this. I am always in the right place at the right time. It's a powerful affirmation. Say it after me. I am always in the right place at the right time. And now, especially if you are not an English speaker, if you have another language and it's not English, say this in your language. I am always in the right place at the right time. Can you write that in the chat underneath there for me? I would love that. If you could write in your native language, if you're listening to me from all over the world, how would you say that in your language? Let me see it. I would love it. There's something extra powerful about using words in your own language. I am always in the right place at the right time. When you start to use that, I can't explain why it works. I'm not even going to try, but you will find that it has a power, because that's all it takes to find what it is you're looking for, being in the right place at the right time. Now, let's look in this trust in happiness. Selam, this is important. So, are you listening carefully? Yes, excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that beautiful language. Look, I'm not even going to try to say it, but you know what? I know from, because I work with clients all over the world, and I've told this to people for years. Take my words, take the affirmation, and put it in your own language, because it will go deeper. Now, happiness. The thing is about happiness is that even though it seems like when you get your new position, you're going to be overjoyed and happy, I imagine you would, but you can practice happiness first, not about the job, because you're not happy about that, but what makes you happy right now, right this minute. I bet getting this reading can make you happy. Hi, hello, world. And from India, beautiful. And so you can create your own affirmation with your own language. But what is it that makes you happy today? What kind of food makes you happy to eat? What what animal? What's your favorite animal, right? It makes me happy to spend time with my dog. It makes me happy to be here with you guys doing the readings. But it's important to focus on happiness while you're waiting for what's coming next. And again, one last time for us, Salem, I believe in you. You have come to so many of my readings, and your support means the world to me. I appreciate you deeply. Okay, I'm here for you. So this week, before I see you again, I'm going to be believing for you and with you. Salem is always in the right place at the right time. Look in the mirror. Even though it feels weird, just say in the mirror to your own eyes, to your own face, I am always in the right place at the right time. Okay, give it a try. And please let me know how it's working for you. Okay, my friend. And that piece of advice is good for absolutely everybody that's listening to me right now. When we step out of our current problem and we imagine what the future could hold, it's life changing. I wish I could explain why. I know there's science behind it, neuroscience, that shows that our thoughts have power in creating our mood, that by changing the way we think, we raise our mood. And when you're feeling better, it's just that you attract more positive experiences. Okay. So thank you so much, Salem. I love you so much. Thank you for participating in the game. And Lakshmi, welcome, Lakshmi. Are you, let's see. Oh, you said you were number 6, so you have a different name. Oh, hello world. Aw, I love that. Hi, hello world. Perfect. Yes, yes. Okay. So, hello world. What is going on here with, will I pass the exam in the next 3 years? Ooh, okay. Okay, so we're good for our dear friend Lakshmi, and I know you've been here before to attend the reading, so welcome back. Welcome back, my friends. Manifestfaster.com. Just type that into your browser window and I will pull a flower card for you. Okay, don't be shy. I have 21 people here. I would love to pull cards for you. That's what I'm here for. Just register with that link. Let me put it in again. And Lakshmi, I'll be right with you. And let's draw cards. You are welcome, my friend. There we go. Click the link. Let me pull a card for you. Okay. And let me show that because I know I have some new people here. This is our deck that we're using. Okay. And I always let the deck spit a card for us. So, Lakshmi, what do the flowers have for you when you're considering passing this exam? Okay. What is the card for Lakshmi? My tummy is growling right now. I hope you can't hear it. Okay, let's see. What is it for our dear friend Lakshmi? What does the flower kingdom have? Oh, thank you. I just love it. Thank you. All right. Iris. Iris. Do you guys have irises in your part of the world? Hi, Anthony. Welcome, my friend. Irises are very special. People who collect them in their garden, they're like the queen of flowers. They just are so regal. I wish I could, they're just gorgeous. And I probably should plant some in my garden. I may do that this year because you have to wait. You have to wait for them. They come up with this beautiful stem, and when they open, they are glorious. So, iris. So, I feel like the spirit of this flower is within you, Lakshmi. Okay. I know that your name is very special, isn't it? Lakshmi. It carries deep meaning in your culture, right? It's an honor to carry that name. Am I correct in that? Yes, yes. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here. The iris is a queen. Lakshmi, do a Google search and pull up some images of irises. I really want you to see them because they're so delicate and they're very regal. They're royalty. I wish I could put enough words on that. They should be wearing a crown. But your message, spread your creative wings and take flight. Okay, so there's something within you right now that is waiting to be birthed. There's something creative. I don't know if you're a musician, if you're an artist, but there's something that spirit wants you to know about using your creativity. Okay, so I'm wondering, are you an artist? Is our musician? Let me know in the chat. Hi, Kate. Welcome. My new friends. I so appreciate you being here today because I feel, oh, you're not. Okay, good. Okay, so there is something that you need to explore in creativity. All right. So, what happens for people is they feel that, well, I'm not creative. And the truth is, yes, exactly. I've read that. I was just feeling I don't have creative ability. Okay. So I want to tell you that you do have creative ability. You just haven't found it yet. Okay. There, it hasn't been opened to you. So the first thing for you to do is to hold on. I need to grab. I want to show you. Okay, Lakshmi, don't go anywhere. I want to show you something. Hold on. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate you. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a demonstration because I once, a long, long time ago, there was a little lady named Lucy, and she said to me, "What do you do that's creative?" This has to be 40 years ago at least. And I said, "I'm not creative," just like you. And so what happens is that's not true. We were created by a creator, right? And our we have creativity in our being, we just don't know it. So the quickest way to open the door to creativity is to take a pen and a blank piece of paper, okay? And all you do is loop de loop. That's it. You just create what I call this a meandering line. And meandering in it just means wandering, okay? And you just do this, wander around just like that, okay? Now, this is creativity. Let me just put it so you can see. Okay, this is creativity. Lakshmi, do you think you could do this? It will unlock creativity for you, okay? So then what I suggest, honestly, I know this feels like, what does this have to do with me passing my exam? I get it, but learning how to open your mind to creativity is a way to unlock the part of you that wants to pass that exam. And creating these meandering lines is something very easy. You can take it a step farther and get some crayons. You can get some crayons or markers and color it, color all the loops. That's it. This is creativity. If you do this every day for 1 week, okay, so every day for 1 week, you grab a piece of paper and just do meandering lines. Again, I I do art and I do various other things that are creative now. I'm 73, but when I was, younger, I thought I couldn't do anything creative either. So what I just want to demonstrate this one more time. And I feel it's so important. I really do. Because if you believe you're not creative, you're not seeing that, right? What are you not seeing? You're not seeing that you are a creative being. Okay. So again, just take your pen and just loop around, loop de loop. Let the pen just make curves and loops, just like this. Okay. Even a child could do it. Many times when we are blocked from our creativity, it's because somebody picked on us when we were a child, and we closed that part off. But this is creativity. Okay, Lakshmi? It's so important that you give yourself a chance to be creative. Okay, back to your message. I believe sincerely that as you find a way to be creative, your dreams are going to take flight. Okay. Can you pass that exam? If absolutely, what do you need to do to prepare for it? And marching carefully and mindfully towards your goal, make a plan for how to prepare yourself so that you're ready for that exam. But today's message for you, Lakshmi, hello world, for sure, is to open your mind to creativity. Okay, so please do. And it says flight. Yes, is that exam that you're taking have something to do with the airlines by chance? I was going to ask you that. Wings and flight. Are you wanting to pass an exam to be a flight attendant by chance? That would blow my mind. Okay. Thank you so much, Lakshmi. I have a little bit of a delay from when I speak and you guys hear me. Oh, it's a government exam. Okay. Yeah, I feel honestly, Lakshmi, I feel so clearly that if you get unblocked in your creativity, it's going to help you in more ways than you know. Okay. I just you got to let me know. I know you're here right now and you come back for the reading. So when you do come back, let me know if you have tried um, that loop-de-loop exercise. I don't know what to call it, but every day for 1 week to let yourself just put that pen to paper and wander around the paper. It even feels soothing to do it, to tell you the truth. Okay, who's here right now? Oh, good. Excellent. Hello, world. I love it. Thank you. Okay, who else is here? Who would like a reading? Let's see. I have Anar Anna Reyes. May I ask, will be able to meet. Oh, Anna, you need to register for the reading. Kyati, welcome. Oh, you're welcome, Lakshmi. Thank you so much. Anybody who would like a reading, I'm here for you. Here's how to get your reading. You need to connect with me, and you connect with me through the link manifestfaster.com. Okay. And as soon as you connect with me, I'm here for you, and I will look into the flower deck and see what the message is. Meanwhile, I'm going to draw an oracle card, and you can purchase an oracle card reading also. If you have $4.99, I can draw you your own oracle card, but this one is for the collective. So if you're watching me right now, you may receive your guidance from this card. Okay, so let's take a look. And we have accelerated motion. Let me just move this over a little bit. Okay, accelerated motion. Okay, let's take a breath. I'm just aware of this comet streaking across the sky. And I'm also noticing this shadow here. So I'm sensing that there's someone watching me right now. Um, that you're feeling alone, that you're feeling alone and that you do have a spiritual connection. And you may have been raised in spirit or you've done studying and you're aware that there is a greater wonder that you are. My belief is that I'm a spirit being having a human experience. You might also be someone who loves the night sky and loves to gaze at the stars, a stargazer. So if you feel resonance that with these descriptions, this is your reading because what's happening is there's something developing that you cannot see. What you're not seeing is that something's moving. So it's a two-way it's kind of a mixed blessing because you want something to move more quickly. You may want to be connected to someone. You may want to find your new job, like right now. What is it that you want right now and you don't want to wait? What you're not seeing is that, can you see the portal that's surrounding the comet? Can you see? It's kind of hard to see. There's a portal into your future that you're not aware of because it doesn't look like it's the right fit for you. However, the angels and guides are bringing all of these pieces together faster than you can perceive. There is action going on behind the scenes, and you are closer than you think to getting what it is that you're so wanting. I feel in my heart, I just feel that desire, the desire to have more security, to feel connected. I sense that around you. And it's so important to remember that everything has a timing. And even though you want it now, you can have peace of mind waiting for it. I know that's hard to hear, but let me show you with a couple of affirmations that could be helpful for you. Okay. Even though I don't know how, I'm allowing myself patience right now. Even though I don't know how, a part of me knows I'm fine right now. Well, I like that one. Even though I don't know how, a part of me feels anchored right now. Not angered, but anchored. Even though I don't know how, I have peace of mind right now. There's something racing toward you. Your patience is going to be um, rewarded. Now, I am feeling, and I do offer the tarot as clarity for these oracle cards. And so I want to demonstrate, oopsie, I want to demonstrate that for you right now because I feel for you, my friend, in the collective where you don't know what you don't know, something you're not seeing, and your thoughts that everything is stuck is not correct. There's accelerated motion coming your way. And the cards are flying right out of the deck here. What is it for my friend? Thank you. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Say yes to me. Yes. Go ahead and say yes. You can do it. Hey, Leslie, Wendy, welcome. This is a powerful reading for the collective here. Yes, the spirit knows that you have been waiting and that you have been as patient as you can. But these cards right here are showing the wide open gate that's coming to you. Look at the similarity, you guys. Can you see this? Can you see how similar? We've got a circle of energy for the sun, and it's the same circle up here. So what you're waiting for is almost here. You may feel like you're being breadcrumbed by the universe. It's like the universe is giving you one speck at a time, and you want so much more. But there is mastery here, mastery of manifesting. This is the sign that your inner being, the part of you that is connected to the divine, is working behind the scenes, is exactly what I was sensing, and that the result is going to be overwhelmingly successful for you. So, whether this is a relationship or employment, again, I'm not reading for a specific person. I wish I was, and because I could read more clearly. But what you're wanting is to continue seeking the wisdom that you always have. Use your tools. Do you like tarot readings? Get one. Do you like reading positive books? Is there a certain kind of music that lifts your spirits? This is what you're needing. Again, there's a affirmation that I used a couple of cards ago, and I'm going to go back to it right now. I believe it's so powerful. Are you ready? Let me take a sip of my tea and I'll give it to you. I am always in the right place at the right time. Look in the mirror. Look yourself right in the eye. And when you feel doubt, like, well, that doesn't make sense. Good. Good. I'm glad you feel doubt. When you speak to your eyes, you're giving doubt a message. Get out. Doubt, get out. I am always in the right place at the right time. Here on this reading, you were just scrolling through, and here you are, right? And the figure on the thumbnail was just holding up that little light, just like this. I am in the right place at the right time every day for 1 week. Look in the mirror and say that because things are going on behind the scenes. You can't see it, but as you affirm how you are in the right place at the right time, you're making it possible to see what it is that you're wanting. Okay, got it? Excellent. Good deal. So, Simp, welcome. And Anna, beautiful. Leslie, Wendy, who else is here that wants to have a reading? All you have to do is fill out click that link. Let me pull a flower card for you. Or if you want to have an oracle, I'm here for you. You can order up that reading and I'd be happy to provide for you. All right. So who's here? Who wants a flower card reading? Don't be shy. Go ahead and click the link. Also, while we're waiting, I just want to encourage you to hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying the readings. I used to do mostly just readings for the collective, and now that I belong to HIPSY, which is such a wonderful network of tarot readers. You guys will just love working on my channel on Hipsy. It's filled with, there's a couple of free readings. In fact, the free reading that I'm honored to give is for people who have lost someone. If you've recently had someone pass to the other side, even a pet, when my pup Bella passed away last year, I thought I was brokenhearted. So if you are brokenhearted, I have a free reading for grief. And you'll see it right away when you scroll down and see the readings. And I'm honored to do free recorded reading for you on what the angels want to say to you in your time of grief. So please take a look at that. Sullivan. Hey, Sullivan. Oh, I would love to read for you. Now, today, the free readings are our beautiful flower deck. And then, if you would like for me to pull cards for you, you can order that reading. All the information is at manifestfaster.com. I would love to help you guys. Oh, Anna, I'm so sorry that you lost your mom. And again, as you go to Manifest Faster and just look around my page, you'll see that grief reading. I record a video just for you and just get what the angels have to say about the grief you're going through. Okay. So please do take a look at that. Hi, Elizabeth. I would love to pull a card for you. But all we need in order to get your card, you just need to register right here. Click manifestfaster.com and it will put you into the queue. I've had 6 people who signed up today for the flower readings. Thank you guys so much. Your support, I can't express clearly how loved I feel by y'all when you're here. It's like a big love party, right? So meanwhile, while I'm waiting for requests, Angela, hi Angela. Aw, Angela, like I said, I do have a grief reading. The way to find it is just go to manifestfaster.com And I would love to, you can sign up for your free reading here with the flowers first, and then you can just scroll down and find the grief reading, and I will do that for you. It's hard when we lose our loved one, isn't it? It's just so, so hard. Okay, so meanwhile, while you guys are deciding to come in for a reading, hi Deborah, welcome. I would love to do a reading for you. All you need to do is fill out or go to manifestfaster.com and I can pull a flower card for you. Meanwhile, let's move forward. I'm reading for the collective. What is it you're not seeing? If you're hearing my voice right now, that's your sign that this card is for you. Oh dear. Uh-huh. Deception and envy. Okay. Has somebody cheated on you? Tell the truth. Or do you suspect somebody is cheating? There's something going on here that's very uncomfortable, right? And notice how he's removing the mask. So you just found out some news. Somebody just showed their true colors. Somebody that you really thought loved you. Okay, this is a very particular reading. It may not resonate for you if you're watching, but this energy that I'm pulling right now is for someone who's watching me, and you may have just found out. And this is heartbreaking, right? Because you thought the love was pure and straight, and now you're seeing it's wobbly. It's like things are falling apart. Things are falling apart. And what you're not seeing, yeah, that's what I'm thinking with you weren't seeing it. This person may have flirted with your best friend, and the first card that comes up is the player energy. Okay, this is the player energy. So you may have had someone in your life who played you. Yeah, I feel for you. I'm feeling it. There's a fire, it hurts. It hurts. They're narcissistic and they're so filled with themselves that there's no time for anybody else. Very interesting. Very interesting. What else do we have here? I feel again, if this is not your energy, hang in there. I'm going to be drawing another card, but I do feel that this particular reading, what you're not seeing is that there is something going on. You may not want to believe it. He or she may come to you and say, oh no, 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 there's nothing going on. That girl's my friend, or there's nothing going on. You're crazy. Why aren't you trusting me? You know how people can gaslight you and make you feel like you're the one that's wrong and you have been suspicious. So, what do we need to know about this player energy for my friend? What you're not seeing. Okay, let's draw a card. Okay, the intuition card. Yeah. Now, this particular card is one of my favorites because if you look at it and look at the eyes, you'll see that depending on the angle, that the eyes either look open or shut. So the thing about your intuition is it never sleeps. Okay. It's a part of your personality that doesn't sleep. Okay. So your intuition is waiting for you to wake up. Oh, thank you. I love when the cards fly out of the deck like that. Yes, okay, absolutely. Okay, so um, you have been holding your eyes closed, my friend. And let me look at, I saw somebody wrote, um, hey, Aaron, welcome. I've seen you here before. Infinite light. He flirts with every new pretty girl, but is never there for me. See, I feel like this is so for you, my friend, Infinite Light. Yeah, because this isn't fair, is it? There's this breadcrumbing, this gaslighting where they keep saying to you or acting like they're interested. But the fact is, some of the player energy is simply coming from somebody that's immature and they don't know how to treat their partner. And they may say, well, I'm just friendly, but it doesn't feel right to you. And this deception, there's some. energy around your connection that's not serving you. These two figures with their eyes closed, it's like open your eyes and see the truth. You deserve to be treated like a queen or a king. You deserve respect and you deserve safety. You deserve to be able to trust and have that trust returned. This Ace of Wands is all about a fresh start. It's all about creating what it is that will feed your soul. There's a tear that's dropping down her face because this is showing the process of letting go and moving on. Your intuition has been screaming at you. Your intuition has been trying to get your attention. And many times we allow ourselves to be so hurt before we move forward. Okay. So, what you're not seeing is there is something good here. The good of this is that a fresh start with a new person is going to serve you very well. Infinite light. Oh my goodness. Infinite. That's a long time to hang in there with somebody who's not treating you right. Your intuition is here to help you. Now, I just want to give you a couple of affirmations here to help wiggle out of this situation because you need support. You need people who love you, who can hold your hand. Chances are that your family or your friends have seen this going on and that they are so worried for you and they want you to end this, you may need to speak to a pastor or a social worker, even a counselor sometimes is necessary to get unhooked from an unhealthy situation. But an affirmation that I think could be helpful is even though I don't know how, I'm taking better care of myself right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm listening to my heart right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm getting ready to get ready to get ready to change right now. It's a process of just seeing the truth and acting on your own behalf. Trust your gut. If you think it's deceptive, if you think someone's lying to you, believe it, trust it, and do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Okay, my friend? Wow, Erin, sounds like you're going through a really tough time, and I'm so sorry. I don't do health readings like that. I don't predict like that. What I do is take the energy of the moment and then create hope and encouragement for you. So as you're here, I invite you to absorb the wisdom that's coming through the collective readings. But if you would like for me to read a card for you personally and just pick up what message of encouragement is here for you right now. It's my pleasure and an honor. And so just go to manifestfaster.com and then I will be happy to pull that card for you. Meanwhile, I invite you to just to the lean into the messages that are here. Oh, thank you, Yana. Welcome from Norway. Yana's my one of my regular people. And yes, definitely. I'm here for you for with a live reading, but we do need to register through the link. And then otherwise, just tune in to the collective messages because as I've done this a long time, I'm shocked at how the collective messages can be so helpful. Okay. Manifestfaster.com to get a personal reading. Meanwhile, let me just sip my tea. And I hope you're enjoying our cards today. What you're not seeing. What you're not seeing. Erin, I just want to mention to you that I went through cancer 18 years ago. And I didn't know if I was going to live or die. That's the truth of it. I'm still here. And so I just want you to know that who knows? They call it the practice of medicine. They don't know for sure, but keep on keeping on, fight the good fight, enjoy the breath of life that you have this day. I am a walking testimonial to the fact that healing comes in surprising ways. I hope that can encourage you. So let's move forward here. So I've picked a card for the divine. Sanji, welcome, Sanji. Hi, Dr. Kauto. Welcome. You guys are, I'm happy to pull a card for you. All you need to do is register right here, manifestfaster.com, and I will pull from my flower deck. This readings right now, this is for the collective. Okay, so thank you guys who are just visiting me. I'm Catherine. This is Pattern Breaker Tarot. We're all about learning how to change the patterns in our own life so that we can just make things work out, right? Wouldn't it be nice if things would just work out for a change? Mhm. This card, Stand Your Ground. So I'm picking up this warrior energy, right? This sense of strength. I feel like, in a way, if you're listening to me right now, something has been going on and you've reached a point of no return. You're like, no, this is not going to continue. This has to change today. And I respect you for that. As you have decided, no, enough, enough, enough. I know what I want, and I'm going to stand up for it. This is a powerful card, isn't it? Standing to the sun, standing there saying, I can do this. I can do this. So let's pull a couple tarot cards here. What is this message? What is this message? Stand your ground. This warrior energy. What is this about? What you're not seeing. Okay, we have the Hanged Man. What else? Stand your ground. What is that? Okay, thank you. Queen of Wands. Okay. And what else? Stand your ground. I'm just going to draw from the bottom of the deck. I always love that's what we're not seeing. And Three of Wands. Okay. Okay. So this reading is for someone who has kind of taken a time out. You've taken a time to consider, what's going on? What is it that you're wanting? I keep getting in my mind this squabbling. Do you know that word squabbling? It's like there's people squabbling about dumb things. This could be in an office situation where people are backstabbing and just nitpicking. It could be in your family where there's just squabbling going on and it's not getting anybody anywhere. And you're like, enough, stop squabbling. What is this arguing that's going on? So you're already separating yourself a little bit from the drama and you're wanting to find a solution. I'm drawn to looking at the light behind her and the light that's coming out here. There's a dawn coming where you're going to have more clarity. Some there a leader is needed. Okay. Somebody in this situation has to recognize how powerful they are. You are a divine um, messenger in your circle. Believe it or not, people look to you for guidance. Okay. And maybe you don't want to be that. Maybe you want to dodge from that leadership position. But look at how the energy of this queen goes right here into this Three of Wands, almost as if it's pushing this surfer out into the sea. So there is something for you in this frustration you've been feeling, that enough, I don't want to live like this. And I can think in my first marriage, I had 2 marriages, God help me, but, in my first marriage, I was so determined to stay. I mean, I was just I felt like I was deserting the ship, and I ended up being married 29 years. The last 10 years were very difficult because I thought I was supposed to stay. I took vows and I forced myself to stay. And eventually I had a good counselor who helped me. And I told her, I said, I feel like I'm deserting the ship. I feel like it would be so wrong to quit this marriage. I was raised Catholic and it was supposed to be forever, right? And she said to me, Catherine, there's no more ship. You are in the middle of the ocean holding on to a piece of driftwood. Honestly, I felt a jolt in my spirit when she said that because I knew she was right. The structure of the marriage fell apart for a lot of reasons, but it was irreparable. So I'm just picking that up that you are at a place where, like, no, I've done the most I can do. It's time for me to move on. It could be in an employment situation. It could be in a situation where you're going to stay, but you're simply going to speak your heart and find out what it is that you need to do right now to adjust what's going on. And again, I picked up that energy of all that squabbling. Let that be a sign to you. If there's too much back talk, backstabbing, that sort of thing, you need to stand away from that so that you can get clarity. Okay, makes sense? Excellent. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Now, again, the cards for the collective like this, we never know. I don't know it all. I mean, I just tell the story as it falls. If this resonates with you, I love that. And I love hearing from you guys. And I do love to get emails. My email address is patternbreakertarot@gmail.com. Um, I really would appreciate you reaching out. Okay, because I do want for you all to feel that you're cared for and that you're loved and that these messages hit you. Aaron, be blessed, my friend. I will be remembering you in my prayers this week. It's hard when we face difficult diagnosis or when we're going through a deep challenge. And my heart is holding your heart. Okay, I have a couple of readings and a flower card from Renata. Oh, yes, Renata. I really appreciate you, Renata. You have been, it's just so kind to me, and I love our work together. I have to say that Renata told me that the meaning of her name is rebirth. Don't you love that? Because honestly, every day we have the opportunity for a new birth. We do. It's like taking our story, and as we wake up in the morning, we turn a page and we have a brand new experience. And Renata, ever since you told me that, I have been aware of that in your name. When I think of you, I think of rebirth. Now, Renata, when I picked up the deck, there was a card left on the table. So I have a strong desire to use this for your card. Notice how it's sticky. Oh, look at that magic. It's sticking to my hand. Okay, let's see here. What is your flower message today? Wow, look at that. Baby's breath. Baby's breath. Take a breath. Speaking of baby's breath, and one more breath. The thing that strikes me about baby's breath, and I don't know where in the world, I know Renata is here in the States, and I don't know where y'all are watching, listening from. But baby's breath often accompanies roses. You know, there's this delicate, tiny white flower, and there'll be a bouquet of roses, and baby's breath is used to provide a contrast, and it causes you to appreciate the roses more. It causes you to appreciate them more. And so what strikes me about that is that roses have thorns. Okay. And it's kind of ironic that the baby's breath, which is so delicate and soft, like a baby's skin, is used right next to thorns. So, Renata, I believe that the baby's breath message for you is about that combination of thorns and beauty that go together in a bouquet of roses with the baby's breath. The words are everlasting success is assured if you remain honest and true. Now, Renata, we don't know each other well, but I know you well enough to know that you are honest and true with other people, that you have integrity. And when you're hired to do a job, you do it with wholeheartedness. You're not a deceptive person reading that energy. However, did you hear however coming? Your challenge is to remain honest and true to yourself. Okay, so as you're going forward towards the end of the year, there are a couple of goals that you have. I know that you have goals in your career, and you also have goals when it comes to your relationship. So, baby's breath is here telling you for sure long lasting success, sustainable success. I really feel like this is geared toward both career and relationship for you because sustainability is what you're looking for. I know from our talks together that you want to have something last and continue to provide security and a sense of safety, right? Where you know you're in the right place at the right time. So, as you choose to look into your life deeply, find those blocks that are keeping you jumping from here to there. You know what I mean? Everlasting success, sustainable success is assured. Absolutely beautiful reading for you today, my friend. If this came out by itself, it was left on the table, and when I tried to pick it up, it stuck to my hand. So take this in. Get yourself a bouquet of baby's breath. I think baby's breath is the kind of plant that you can dry so that it's sustainable after you pick it. I might be wrong on that, but you want to check it out. Okay. Oh, I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for sharing. Renata says, I love that. I decorate my door wreath with baby's breath. I love that it's on your door. So every time you walk in and out of that doorway, receive that breath of spirit with that promise. As you walk this path to learning about your core being and really accepting yourself, warts and all, you know what I mean? The parts of your personality that are a little bit difficult for you, as you learn to accept those, your sustainable success is right there. Your doorway is a portal. And every time you walk through it, take this energy with you for the day. Okay. Cool. I just love doing these readings, you guys. It's so easy for me because the cards do all the work. I just sit here and let the cards speak. And that's why I can do this with such an open heart for you. Whether you resonate with the reading or not is not my concern. I don't need to be worried because I know that the right people hear these messages at the right time. Renata, were you here earlier when I gave it's kind of the key affirmation for the whole reading today? And it is this where you stand in front of a mirror, you look yourself right in the eye, and you say, I am in the right place. I am always in the right place at the right time. I am always in the right place at the right time. Write that in the messages below. If you're here watching me right now, just drop a comment in there. Claim this, say it. I am always in the right place at the right time. The more you say that to yourself, the luckier you will get. I can promise you that. Okay. Just try it for 1 week. You got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Renata. I love having you here in the lives. Love your energy being here with us. Elizabeth is here. Elizabeth, my friend. Let me look here. And culture, I see you have just dropped a request. I'm late to join, but it will definitely use that. I am, yes, I am always in the right place at the right time. Thank you for putting that in there, Angel. I am, thank you, Renata. Let's join this flood. I get goosebumps all over. Love you guys. I couldn't do this by myself. Can you guys imagine? I'd be here doing these live readings and nobody was with me. It would not be half the fun. Okay, Elizabeth, let me read here. Aw, you've been going through a tough time and you're feeling rejected by your family. Yes. And with the boyfriend, oh, okay. Okay, so Elizabeth, I want you to do this. If just please, if you can, go to when you go to Manifest Faster, you've already been there. Take a look at the recorded readings, and there's a free reading. And I designed it for people just like you. I designed it for people who want instant results and at no charge. So the grief reading will be very helpful for you. So please do sign up for it. And any of you who are watching me right now, if you've had a loss and somebody has departed your life, I'm happy to do free readings because there's nothing worse than grief. It just grips your heart. And so for you, my dear friend Elizabeth, the flower cards today are a gift. They're a gift from spirit to lift your mood, to help you feel a wee bit of connection. Flowers are so tiny, aren't they? I mean, the sunflower is one of the biggest flowers, but it's only the size of a dinner plate, right? But there are so many flowers that are tiny and can offer a message for you. So I want you to put your hand on your heart right now. Okay, put your hand on your heart, Elizabeth, and take a deep breath. Mm. This is a medicine, you guys. I just feel drawn. I want to tell you, it is a medicine for you to lay your hand on your chest at your heart and breathe. Take a breath. When you're feeling really discouraged, this is a medicine. Just take that in. Okay, one more breath. Elizabeth, let us see what it is. What is the flower blessing for our dear Elizabeth? And everybody, while I'm going through the cards, just lay some love on Elizabeth, please. Just tap that heart. Thank you. Share that message of pure love to our dear Elizabeth, who's really feeling disconnected and out of sorts. Okay. All right. This is our card. Okay. And it's the peony. Prosperity can be assured if you care well for tomorrow. Okay. The very first thing I want to say, Elizabeth, is that prosperity is not just about money, although it does, you can be prosperous in money, but you can also be prosperous in friends. You can be prosperous in space, time. You can prosper internally within your spirit. There is a Bible scripture that's something I wish I'm going to paraphrase it, but it's something about how I want to prosper as my heart prospers. And so I feel like for you right now, that prosperity for you would be just a prosperous in love, prosperous in spiritual love. When life crushes you, that's when spirit is strongest and most available. Right now, even hearing these words, even having the opportunity to get a free reading around losing your dad, you're prosperous in opportunity right now. When things look so dark, it's hard to find any way out. I totally resonate with that. But this flower, the peony, just a gorgeous flower with a beautiful aroma, is here to remind you that tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. As you allow Spirit to pour out blessings upon you, you will feel a touch of hope. Okay, let me just take this in. I like to use affirmations because they help me look at things differently. And even though things are looking so bleak for you, my dear friend Elizabeth, I want you to um, take this affirmation to heart. Even though I don't know how, I choose to believe in hope right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm willing to learn something about this right now. Even though I don't know how, I refuse to give up right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm allowing for spirit to touch me now. Even though I don't know how, I'm willing to seek spirit right now. Now, as I create these affirmations, they just kind of come to me, they roll through me. And I'm just so aware that when somebody is facing a mountain of difficulty, what is this itty bitty card going to offer? Except I'm so sure that there is hope for you and that there will be something showing up in the next couple days that'll be a real surprise like, oh wow, I didn't see that coming, just to affirm to you that you are not alone here and spirit has their eye on you. Okay, my friend, just the biggest hug. Elizabeth, gosh, my heart aches for what you're going through. Please do find that grief reading because I know it will be a blessing for you. Okay, my friends. Thank you for the Thanksgiving messages. I'm so glad that you're here, Erin. I will, thank you so much, culture, because yeah, repetition is helpful. It is. It's like when you were a little kid in school, they made you print out those letters over and over again, right? They're printing out the letters so that you can repeat them over and over and over and you learn that way. And also we are so it's so easy for us to talk badly about ourselves, to say, well, there's no hope, this person hates me, I know they hate me, this person is mean to me, and we start rattling off very self-defeating comments, don't we, for Pete's sake. And so doing these affirmations, especially if you can look in the mirror, is really, really helpful. Okay, my dear friends. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick break, just get up and move around a little bit. And then I have Culture TV and Ranada. You are next. Anyone else who would like to join the queue? I'm going to be here for a little while yet. So if you'd like to have a personal reading, a live reading, all you do is click that button and it'll get to you. So let me walk around a little bit, stretch my legs. I will be right back. Hold on, culture, you're next. Okay, I'm back. I wish you could see Murphy. He's so cute right now. Just laying, he's got his head on the pillow looking at me. Hey, Murphy, you're such a good boy. Yeah. He knows we're going to get to go take a walk when the readings are finished. Sunday, sending love to you too, my friend Jana from Norway. Jana, sign up for a card. I would love to pull you a card, girl. And Miranda, welcome. Hi, I see you. Perfect. Thank you guys for stopping in. I appreciate you deeply. Okay, so now we have culture. What is it that I need to know right now? Oh, I love that. Thank you for that. You know what? That is such a great thing to ask for, especially with these kinds of readings. Message from the flowers. What does the flower kingdom have for my friend culture? Okay, and we're off. And just ask Spirit to deliver. Thank you, Spirit. What is our flower message for culture? Ooh, I thought one was going to flip there, not quite. Culture. Okay, there it is. Okay, culture. Cards are a little shy here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, the rose. Ah, we were just talking about the roses for Renata's reading. Rose, you are divinely loved and protected with grace. Okay, so the first thing that I'm aware of here is the color of this, a yellow rose. And I know that each of the roses do have a symbolic meaning. So you might want to look up, just Google search for yellow rose and see what the divine meaning is of it. The roses are very special. I would say for me that because yellow is the color of your solar plexus, and that is all about your identity, your belief in yourself, and your confidence. Okay, so right now, it seems, culture, that you are being called to dive deep and get to know yourself better. Okay. Um, One of the things I'm aware of is when you get flowers delivered from the florist, they take all the thorns off of the rose. Have you ever noticed that? Like if you go to look for flowers in the store, many times they've been stripped of their thorns, which is kind of a false, it's a false feeling about the rose because the rose is covered with thorns. I have a rose bush and I can barely prune it because there's thorns that hit your hands wherever you grab. So I feel like there's part of your personality where it's hard for you, culture, to deal with the parts of your life that are not pleasant, the shadow side. And you catch yourself like when you are a little snarky or you're too sharp with someone, that you can be hard on yourself and you can blame yourself or you feel perfectionistic about how you are. You might be real conscious of what other people think of you. I'm just speaking off the top of my head here. And so the message here is to remember that you are divinely loved, period. You're divinely loved. Your challenge right now is to love yourself divinely. Okay, even though you have flaws, it's part of your nature, protected with grace. So the thorns are there to protect the rose, right? Nobody's going to pick it if it has thorns. So this thing about I'm just getting this feeling that you're protecting yourself, that there's a part of you that feels ill at ease. And I have a sense it's part of your shadow. Okay, so your goal would be to accept yourself deeply, warts and all, that whatever it is that you are annoyed in your own personality, that you simply let it go and accept it. The affirmation that can work here is even though I don't know how, I'm being kinder to myself right now. Even though I don't know how, I actually like myself right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm treating myself more kindly now. This kind of affirmation would always be appropriate because as you are kind to yourself, you actually attract better treatment from the people in your life. I have to tell you a story. Culture. I had a client many years ago, and we were working on this because she felt that somebody she was not liked but at her office. She just felt that nobody liked her. And we started to work on that and to change her story. Even though I don't know how, I'm being treated more respectfully right now. And we did a lot of work with cards and tapping and changing her story. And she came in one day and she had worked for this boss for 8 years. And she when she came to me the next time, she said, "Catherine, you won't believe what happened. My boss's wife, who has always hated me," this is what she told me. "My boss's wife has always hated me. Today she bought me a gift. She bought me a gift to thank me for being such a good helper to my boss." She was stunned. And she said, "How did that happen?" And I said, "It happens because when you change the story about how you talk about yourself and your life, everything else changes." So as I tell you that story, culture, I want you to try it out. Look in the mirror every day for a week and just give yourself compliments. Even though I don't know how, I see you as really funny right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm being so patient with myself right now. And say it in the mirror. Because as you change that sense of yourself, you will find more divine love and you'll feel much more protected in the world out there. Okay. Wow. Love that. Love that for you. I feel like it's an exciting new message for you. Okay. Next, we have Renata. Oh, I love that it resonates for you. That makes me so happy because, like I said, the cards do all the work. I mean, I'm the lucky storyteller, but these cards present themselves randomly, and I'm so tickled that it resonated with you. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, Renata, um, here we are. Let's see. So, your ex-husband, haven't spoken to in several years. What are you not seeing that causes the legal battles? Very interesting. Okay. All right, let's pull it in. Let's all gather our energy around Renata. It can be so difficult, can't it, to have a troublesome person in your life that, kind of you feel trapped and you feel like, what do I do next? What am I not seeing? So fantastic, Renata. I am so, so glad we can pull cards for you. Renata purchased the deepest reading where I'm going to pull a oracle card for her, and then I'm going to add the 3 tarot cards so we dive deep. Renata, when it comes to situation with this ex, what are you not seeing? I just felt like these needed a ruffle. So let me pull our oracle. Wow. Ooh, I just got just a rush of goosebumps. Look at this picture. Look at it. Take a breath. Okay. Power. So the phrase that comes to me immediately is take your power back. Okay. Take your power back. You might want to write that down, Renata. A lot of times when I'm doing readings, they say people should have a pencil with them so they can just take notes. But yeah, this is take your power back. And it's something is, what else am I thinking about here? There's something. Okay, it'll come. All right. So um, this is showing a split, and the split is the human side, and then the lion represents a spirit here. Okay, the strength card in the tarot is about a woman who has tamed the lion. Okay, the woman has tamed the lion, and the lion is in submission. Okay, so as I look at this card for you, Renata, I feel like you're in the baby's breath, that reading we had about the baby's breath and the thorns, this is all kind of coming together here. The fact that that rose, the red rose is about romance and all of that. So the timing of this reading for you, I think, is key because right now you are a split because you want to depend on spirit, but some of the things that have happened in the past have you trapped in that past energy. Okay. And entanglement, misusing the legal system to keep something alive. Okay, so first we have the Eight of Wands, which is fantastic. I love that the two eights are here. So the number eight will be important for you. I would definitely Google the spiritual meaning of the number eight as you go about your day today, Renata. Also, the eight is the infinity sign standing on its head. Okay. So you are trapped in a cycle right now. It feels like infinity, doesn't it? But it's standing on its head. The infinity sign needs to rotate. So that's what we're seeing for the second message. And I'll have more for you here. Eight of Wands is speedy energy. It has to do with resolution. Good. So I feel like in the future, there is a breakthrough coming. And I'm glad Renata and she's one of my private clients. And so we are creating a new story for her. And the Ten of Pentacles, absolutely beautiful. So Spirit is saying that the absolute opposite of what you're going through is what's coming. Okay, take that in, but just put your hand on your chest, Renata. Take a breath. I'm so bossy. Please, Renata, take a breath. Say after me, even though I don't know how, I'm reclaiming my power now. Say it. Even though I don't know how, I am reclaiming my power right now. This is that line in the sand. Okay. And let's throw our final card here. This is exciting, girl. This is exciting. I feel goosebumps again. This time they're down in my lower belly. The reason that I tell you guys when I'm feeling the goosebumps is because many times you guys are feeling at the same time I am. Okay. And so that's why I wanted to just announce that. It's a sign that we're connected. It's spiritually that we're connected in these readings. And so it's important for us to realize. Renata, I just have to take a quick time. I have to run and get my phone charger because I'm running out of juice. We are on such a roll today. I just want to keep going. Oops, I forgot the charger part, for Pete's sake. I love how patient y'all with me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, plug in. Okay, good deal. Okay, Renata, I know I had you on the edge of your seat. Okay, I'm going to pull the card at the bottom of the deck because I love to see what we're not seeing. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so Renata, this is what you're not seeing. What you're not seeing is that you're closer to resolution than you imagined. Okay, now we are doing some script writing together. I do write scripts for people that are in the school of Neville Goddard. So if you're a manifester, you know what I'm talking about. But the idea now that we have these details coming out, you are definitely going to be getting a breakthrough here because you deserve freedom. You deserve to have this be resolved. period. Okay, well, let's just agree on that. This 10 of Pentacles is the direct opposite energy of your past situations. The 10 of Pentacles is sustainable connection. Okay, in the past, it was not a sustainable connection because you have been drawn to people who don't honor you, because you've been trapped. They call it trauma bonding. Have you heard of that phrase where you can get trauma, you can get traumatized in your life, and then you draw the wrong kinds of people to you? 8 has been popping out a lot. It was in suite 8. Yeah, yeah, 8 is, I know that there's a spiritual meaning behind 8 for you, but to me, when I look at the word 8, I look at it as the infinity turned upside down, turned upright. So something in you, when you did marry your ex, it was forever, right? And it reminds me of my breakup with my husband that took me 10 years before I could do it because the vows I took wholeheartedly that I was going to stay married no matter, good times and bad times, right? Sickness and health. So some of the vows that we carry are from our past life heritage, and they come from our religious heritage. And we can feel wrong, very wrong when it ends. So I'm sensing that with you, with the tapping that we're doing, and to be able to tie in some of the skills that you and I have already talked about together here, that this is well on the path to the healing that you're looking for. 7 of Pentacles is a beautiful card of growing. One of my mentors is Chris Reck. He's on Minnow Pond Tarot, just a brilliant guy. I love him. And so he calls this, is the juice worth the squeeze? In the 7 of Pentacles, that as you've been working over all of this time to understand and get untangled, what you've been doing so far has not worked, right? Because you're still entangled. So, what this is saying is, can you release any old techniques, old thoughts, anything that's really holding you back connecting to this person? So this is something we do want to investigate, so we can take this to a deeper reading, and also reach out to me and I'll see if we can, how we can tie this into your current program, because there is something very important here. Once this is dealt with, your dreams for moving forward are going to come into focus faster than you think. This is a pivotal moment because right now your power is in that legal situation. It's like it's like if you have a slow leak on your tire of your car and you come out and it's always flat. But oh yeah, I completely resonate with that. This will ultimately help you to release the past and walk in strength. Absolutely. And we may, like I said, please reach out. Let's chat, because you have that one last story in your program, and it might be worth it to write a chapter of your new story that is around this issue, and then to be able to have some tapping that will seal the deal. I'm here for you. You guys, I do have live readings that where you can actually talk to me. It's on my Manifest Faster page. When you go to Hipsy, I flip on a button that when I'm here live right now, and I can actually take your calls, and I can draw cards and answer specific questions. Only it's just private. Okay, so Renata, keep that in mind. How can I best serve you here? This reading is full of potential. It's full of it. It's aligning with the fact that you are a blended being. You are human, but you are also spirit. We are blended. We would not be alive without spiritual energy creating the breath flow in our body. So your power is accessible. We'll blend it and bring it to you, and then just lay that infinity sign down so it can rest. And I don't know that, I can't remember, if you have a meditation practice that you use. I do so strongly recommend this particular app. Let me write it down in here. It's called The Way. and I love it. Henry Shookman, honestly, I have another client that is using it, and it brings so much peace of mind. Okay, so I strongly recommend learning to spend time in silence and strengthening your spiritual resolve. You have the power to put an end to this nonsense. Trust me. Reach out. I want to be able to put this together for you so you can really make some moves. Also, Renata, I will say, because you're working with me privately. I'm so appreciate that. But I love the personal revelations that you're getting through the work. And when you write to me and say, "Oh, I realized this," or "Now I see that," girl, I'm so proud of you. And spirit is too. You are making remarkable headway. So good on you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Going forward. Thank you. And the baby's breath message is just so beautiful, isn't it? I mean, the innocence of babies, taking yourself back to the drawing board, looking into your past. What has your inner child been trying to speak to you during this time of transformation? And remember also the story you told me about that first apartment and what a natural manifester you are. Fabulous. Thank you so much. So, moving forward, and you guys, anybody who's here, you haven't visited me before, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. I'd love for you to tell me what part of the world that you are you're here, and just helps. I just love knowing all over the world. So Teresa, welcome. Ryan, I see. Absolutely. You're welcome to excuse me, you're welcome to ask a question. All you have to do is go to manifestfaster.com, and I am here for you. Okay, so nobody is in line at the moment, so you can jump in right now, and you will be the next person to receive your flower reading. This is the deck I'm using for our free readings. But right now, I'm going to have a sip of tea, and I'm going to pull a card for the collective. What is it you're not seeing? Let's pull a card. What is it you're not seeing? Ah, so somebody here today, this just touches my heart. I love this reading. Somebody here has really wanted new love. You have been single for a long time, and in a way, it's been okay. You've felt accomplished, and you're feeling like, I don't really need someone. In fact, you probably tell your friends that I'm perfectly fine being single. But there's a part of your heart that is just refuses to be seen. There's a part of your heart that nudges you in your dreams and just said, "Yeah, but wouldn't it be nice to have a person?" And a part of you says, "Nope, I'm not having a person," is that inner argument. Okay. And so, if this is you and you have been really secretly longing for love, something is going to be happening. Okay. I'm just glancing. Does it say empty pan? I love that name. Angela, yes. In order to get your free reading, hi, Shalane, what a beautiful name. All you need to do is to pop over here to manifestfaster.com, and that's how you sign up for the free readings, okay? So back over here. So this is a fantastic message. Can you see so we see that green circle or that green spot, and then right above it, can you see the fire looks like a person, doesn't it? There is new love coming. There is. And as you allow that hope, yes, I do want to have someone. I know I've been hurt, but secretly in my heart of hearts, I want someone. I want to find my person. Is this you? Are you aching to find your person? And there's just this circle of doubt, this wondering, is it possible? Is it possible? Well, yes, it is possible as you choose to do the work that you need to do. What is it that's keeping you single? You are manifesting singleness. What is it that you can do to break out of this to go through this portal and don't let anything stop you. Okay, I'm going to draw three cards. I'm so curious. Passion is ignited. Oh, there's something else. You might have just met someone. This energy might be around you, just met someone, and your passion is ignited. And yet there's so much doubt and fear because you don't want to mess it up. That could be true also. Okay, let's draw our clarity cards here. If you would like me to pull cards for your love and romance situation, you can do just like Renata did. It's $11.11. And then I will do a personal reading right now on this live stream. Okay. For the collective, passion ignited, the Page of Cups. Okay. See how this figure, there's a figure leaving. Okay. This is very interesting. Yes, yes, yes. Let me just pull everything before I tell the story. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. Okay, perfect. Yes, I can see what Spirit is up to now. There's someone watching me. I'm going to pull the card from the bottom of the deck. Oh, okay. This makes perfect sense. There's somebody watching who has been hurt by love. Isn't that true? That you trusted someone and they betrayed you. And it really hurt your feelings badly. Okay. And because of that, what happened was you put your chin up in the air and you went, "That's it. I am not trying again. I am done. I'm finished." Love hurts too much. Sometimes we think we're safe when we lock everybody out. In my own case, I've been single for 10 years, 11 years now. I've been single for 11 years. And I really do like being single. I love my solitary life. However, what I realize is I don't want fear of being hurt again to be the boss of my single life. Because the truth is, I made some horrible choices when it came to um, partners, and it broke my heart badly. However, you can grow and you can recover from the pain of a broken heart. And that's where I feel this card is calling, because you have been unable to receive love because of past hurt. Your mindset has been closed. No, I don't want to communicate. I don't want to think about love. But the ace is the sign of a new beginning. And this card, the Page of Cups, pages are all about messaging, messages, and they're about learning things. And as you look, I got to hold this card up close so you can see it, because here they're learning to let go of the past. They're learning to release that partner that used to carry love but is gone. And spirit is filling the heart. And look over here. In coming forward is something you cannot see. There's a loving gesture coming your way. So if you're here hearing this reading, you are wanting to have a partnership. This is overwhelmingly hell yes. It's important that you deal with this. I do have a reading in my menu. It's for breakup recovery. It's very helpful because you feel blindsided. Somebody cheated on you. There's been so much betrayal in your past. There's a part of your heart that has been ripped in two. You're going to find that choosing to walk the path of healing is going to open up everything that you're wanting. I look at her, I look at the look on her face, and I compare it to this. Look at how the outcry, the mouth being open, but a complete reversal of the energy, rising beyond the pain of your past. This is what is here for you. Can you take advantage of it? Just a beautiful reading for us, guys. Are you looking for love? Are you a single person that's looking for love? 15 years of loneliness. God love you, Shalene. I mean, biggest hug. Click that link. Let me pull a flower card for you. These are the cards I'm using for the free readings today. If you want an oracle card, it's only $4.99. Very affordable. So I'm happy to do a personal reading for you in this live today. Just sign up right there. I'm happy to pull a card for you, Charlene. That must be so hard, girl. I'm just, ah, I'm here for you. And Angela, and Empty Pan, I'm here right now. Whoever signs up next will be that get their instant reading right now. Just go to manifestfaster.com and I am here for you. Now, Murphy's waking up. Hey, Murphy, what's the story? I know, I hear you. Pretty soon the sun just came out here. It's gorgeous. So pretty soon we're gonna go out, take a walk together. I'm so lucky to have a dog. Do you guys have pets? Anybody have a dog? I love my dog. And I always tease about dogs are easier than men. No offense to any men who are listening, but having a dog companion can really fill the gaps when humans are a little disappointing. Okay, want to read for the collective. I see how many of you are visiting. I'm Catherine. This is Pattern Breaker Tarot, and I hope you're enjoying our peek today into what you're not seeing. What are you not seeing? Aha. Okay, so what you're not seeing, my friend, is that you are in the pre-manifestation stage. Whatever it is you're wanting, whether it's a new relationship, a new business opportunity, some more finances, whatever it is, you're stuck in this planning stage. Spirit wants you to know that it is very smart to get your ducks in a row. Whatever it is that you're wanting, are you really ready for it? For example, let's say that you really want to manifest a partner that you're totally sure. You would say, Catherine, I'm 100% sure I'm ready for my soulmate. And to which I say, if they knocked on your door right now, if spirit delivered your soulmate at your front door right now, would you let them in? Is what's the condition of your house? What's the condition of your refrigerator? What's the condition of your private life? How do you live behind closed doors? You want to create an environment you want to create an environment that is welcome for someone else to live in, right? And so sometimes people would say, well, no, I would not invite them in because I'm way too embarrassed about what it looks like in here. Or I wouldn't, my house is such a mess. I wouldn't want to have anybody see the inside of my refrigerator or the trunk of your car. And I know this feels silly, but it's not. Decluttering your life and creating order is a great way to prepare for your future. So I'm just feeling like this particular card is geared to somebody who needs to be patient and prepare yourself, right? If you need new work, create a new resume. If you need work, go to indeed.com and search for jobs that are appealing to you. Become a doer with your plan. Okay. That way you'll be prepared for when that answer comes. All right. Got it. And this is, hey, hello. Lakshmi. This is the name of the deck that I'm using, the Psychic Tarot. Isn't it beautiful? I love it because of the art and because of the way the concepts are pictured. So next, Empty Pan is here. Hi, Empty. Empty Pan, that makes me so curious about your why you have that name. So Empty Pan, it makes me think of the pan flute. So okay, now the next, okay, so we have our flower deck. That is the reading for you and just a general reading. Thank you, Empty. Waving back. Yes, so the flowers, every week, or I do several lives a week. You definitely want to subscribe so that you're notified when I go live. And I have many of these tiny decks. Sometimes I do yes, no questions, but other times I just want to use these tiny oracle decks just to bring an overall feel for the energy for you right now. So, empty pan. What is it that the beautiful world of flowers? Don't you just love flowers, you guys? Ooh, thank you. And ooh, you are tulip. A tulip is your flower for consideration. You are worth what it is you desire. Worth. So being worthy, feeling worthy is so important for all of us um, as we're walking through life. When we relate with other people, we are worthy of respect. When buy a product, we're worthy of quality. Just because you're here as a human, you are worthy of kindness. You are worthy of fulfillment. You are worthy of contentment. Okay. So, my dear empty pan, I would like to see you fulfilled, that you would be fulfilled and not empty. Okay. So, what I'm thinking here is that some of the things you desire may be out of reach for you. You may have desired for some change that hasn't happened yet. And so, this message from the tulip of worthiness is key. I would suggest some affirmations, and I would suggest that you do them in a mirror and start to claim your divine right of worthiness. Unfortunately, we are often raised by people who are kind of clueless or ill equipped. Are the people that took care of us when we were children. They had problems of their own, and we can believe that we have no worthiness, which can cause such difficulty for us as adults. So, claiming our God given worthiness is truly life changing. The cool thing about tulips is that they grow out of a bulb that is planted within the earth, goes through a winter of coldness, and then comes out when the sun is so warm. Now, in my part of the world, we're just going into winter right now. So I'm feeling for you, empty pan, that these next few months of winter are going to be real key, that there's growth that's going to be happening out of sight. If you are not a meditator, I strongly recommend that you grab meditation as a tool, especially as we're approaching the new year. There's an app that I love. It's called The Way, and it is Henry Shookman. He offers 12 free sessions to get started, and it's very inexpensive. But I strongly recommend. Doesn't have to be this one, but there's something about the tulip bulb when it's in the earth. It's like meditating, it's like out of sight. And I just feel there's a blessing as you care for yourself in this way. Okay. So, affirmations, I do suggest speaking them into a mirror so that you can actually hear yourself and see yourself saying this. And this would be true of everyone who's listening right now. Take this in. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling very worthy right now. Even though I don't know how, I feel worthy right now. Even though I don't know how, I feel worthier than ever right now. Even though I don't know how, my worth is unquestioned right now. Even though I don't know how, my worth is growing right now. These kinds of affirmations will plow through some of the doubts about the desire you're waiting for. Worthiness is often the number one thing that holds us back from being in the right place at the right time and meeting the people that are life changers. Okay, my friend? Whoa, that's a good reading, Empty Pan. Yes. Okay, so yeah, do your best work in isolation. Right, right. So that's the part about the meditation that I think will guide you, and also to really take to heart and make sure that when I say, do you feel worthy, empty pan? Or like, here's a different way. If I say on a scale of 1 to 10, how worthy do you feel? Okay, you don't have to write that in, just take it. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10. One is I do not feel worthy at all, and 10 is I am sure that I'm worthy. And then pick the number. And if the number is low, then using that affirmation and claim it, say it to your face, to your eyes. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling much more worthy now. And just say it every day for a week and see what happens. Got it? Excellent reading. Thank you so much, Empty Pan. I appreciate you jumping on board. Harder on myself than anyone. Ah, okay. So I feel this is right on. That spirit is definitely touching you today with an incredibly important message. I'm still hard on myself. I need to guard. Like when now I'm 73, so I've been here a while. So when I feel that part of me that is critical, I can stop and say, catch myself, take a breath and say, I'm not listening to that. I'm worthy because spirit says I'm worthy, period. But I'm a little bit farther down the road than you. So I like to use, even though I don't know how, I'm feeling a little bit more worthy right now. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Got it? Good deal. Okay, anyone else here who wants a free reading? I would love to. I'm good. Oh my gosh, I've been here a long time. It's just been so fun to meet and greet all you guys. Thank you for checking out my page at manifestfaster.com, where all of my services. Kane, my buddy, welcome. Hi, Priya. Kane, I would love, love, love to pull a flower card for you. So just click this link, the Manifest Faster, or you can just type it into your browser window. You can help me test my systems, see how things are working. I would love to pull a card for you, Kane. And we're using our flower petals for the free readings today. And Priya being here and let's see. Hi, Miss Beckbean. Aw, Miss Beckbean, that must be hard what you're going through. I can only imagine. My heart goes out to you. I'm happy to pull a card from our beautiful little angel deck. I have them all ready here, doing some shuffling. If you would like me to pull a card, just go right ahead and fill out that you can put your card, or excuse me, your request at manifestfaster.com, and I would be happy to pull a card for you. Okay, shuffling away. Who's going to step up? If you want me to draw an oracle card, it's just $4.99. That one has a little bit of a charge, but for the flower reading, there's no charge. Who would like a reading? Don't be shy. Happy to have you. No accidents here. Who's ready for a reading? Absolutely, Miss Becca Bean. All you do is fill out manifestfaster.com. I'll put it in there. It should be a clickable link where you just click on it, and that's how you can get your free reading. Anyone else? Okay. All right. While I'm waiting for the free reading, I'm going to draw another oracle card. So you can hold your situation in your mind, what it is that you're wishing to know, and then I'll draw a card for you. Okay, if you're here listening to me, it's a sign that the energy of this card is for you. Okay, I know that you have lots of choices, and you're scrolling through the tarot readings today on this Sunday. And okay, so someone is here today that has had a breakthrough. Okay, there's someone here, there's something you've been waiting for a long time, and it's like the rainbow is out. So you have been through a very stormy time, a lot of challenges to you, a lot of questions. Will this ever work out? Am I ever going to get my desire? And the spirit is saying, yes, yes, yes. Four is a number of stability. So if you have been waiting, it's been stormy, and this could be something where it's a custody situation where there's been a battle legally and you're so entangled in it and it's felt like it's been very dark. And it's just showing that that time is ending, that your time of going through this stormy period in your life is coming to the end. You're finding solid ground. You have achieved much. You have been patient. You have been persistent. You will not give up. And you know that spirit is behind you 100%. Okay, my friend, this is very good news for you. Your rainbow is here. The storm is gone. An affirmation that might be helpful would be, even though I don't know how, I see the rainbow appearing right now. Even though I don't know how, this storm is ending and peace is here right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm trusting in the divine to bring me through right now. This is a card of tremendous hope and joy. The storm has been severe, but spirit is here protecting you. Okay, my friends? Who else would like to have a card drawn? Who else would like to have a flower reading? I'm here just for a couple more minutes. Would love to pull a card for you before I leave. Just go ahead and go to manifestfaster.com, register for a reading, and meanwhile, let me draw for the collective another card here. What is it that you are not seeing? What are you not seeing? Beautiful. Again, we're having a lot of very positive readings right now, especially for people that have felt like they're floundering. They've been confused and lost. They're sensing, will I ever find my answer? Why don't things work? Why don't things work for me? Um, there's right now, there's no need to pay because there's a free reading here. It's just when you do register for the reading, you fill in your information, but there's no payment, okay? I do use this website for all of my paid readings and my free readings. And so that's how you arrange it. Thank you for your patience with this. It's a new program for me. I am honored to be on their platform, and it just helps me sort out all of the different people who are asking questions. Okay, Miss Blackbean. So this is another card about being strong and going through challenges. And also look at our figure is alone, alone in this boat in the middle of the ocean. Not necessarily an easy position to be in. However, the wind is filling her sail. The sun is here as a sign of positivity. And so even though you feel stuck and you feel like you're not moving, what you don't see is that you are moving. This reminds me of a duck. Do you know that when a duck swims, the duck looks totally calm. It floats across it floats across the surface, but it looks like nothing is moving. But if you look under the water, those little duck feet are paddling like crazy. So it's kind of deceptive. So this, I feel, is what's going on for you right now, that you're sensing nothing is moving, but that's because you don't appreciate, you don't know how to see the momentum's being created on your behalf. So in this situation, no matter what it looks like, things are moving forward. An affirmation that can work, even though I don't know how, I am moving forward now. Even though I don't know how, I am moving forward now. Even though I don't know how, I'm making steady progress now. Again, I can't explain why these affirmations work. I just know that they do. Okay. What you're not seeing is that momentum is carrying you, whether you feel it or not. Okay. So we have Lisa. All right. Beautiful, Lisa. Welcome. Do you have a different name over there on the chat? So I don't know exactly who Lisa is. And then Dawn, Lisa and Dawn. Fabulous. Good deal. You guys got in at the very end here. I'm just about ready to finish the reading today, so I'm so glad you got a chance. What Lisa would like to know what the next week will manifest. Perfect. This is a perfect um, assignment for the flowers because flowers have a wonderful message for us. They are so delicate, they don't bloom permanently. They go down into the earth and then restore themselves to bloom next year, right? Flowers are very magical. Okay, excellent. All right. So I'm sorry that you're having trouble, Miss Becca Bean. Other people have had trouble too. They have, you could take Manifest Faster and put it into your browser window, manifestfaster.com. And I just thank you for that. I do instant readings. You can speak to me on the phone privately. It's very cool. And I would love to be able to speak to any of you. The app calls me and I pick up the phone and I can answer your personal questions, but it does have to go through Manifest Faster. Okay. So, Lisa, my friend, and you're the reading number 12. So what I would do is I would look up the spiritual meaning of the number 12. I feel like that's going to be a blessing for you. And now I'm shuffling through these flower cards. What is our message for beautiful Lisa? What do the flowers have to say? Oh, there we go. Lisa. Ah, Baronia. I never heard of Baronia. It makes me want to Google that and find a picture so I can see Baronia. Do not fear or doubt the new paths again ahead. Okay, so it does seem, Lisa, that you might be feeling a little bit of doubt, a little bit of fear about this next week, or maybe it could be that you are hoping for something to develop that has not happened yet, and that doubt, like, will this happen? I love manifesting because even now you manifested this reading for yourself, right? And it was effortless. You happened to be here, you had good luck using the link, and it came, right? So that's what I'm sensing is that there's a very free flowing energy with you. And yet you've got your heart set on something. There's something that you're wanting to see develop. And I want to remind you that as humans, we're never done. That once something manifests, we want something else. And so there's this constant sense of like being pregnant with something new. So it's a constant rhythm. Receive, believe, receive, believe. So whatever it is right now, your goal is to eliminate fear and doubt and to be confident in spirit to grant what it is that you're going through. So with this week coming up, the very first thing that you want to manifest this week is contentment. Contentment with where you currently are. As you focus on manifesting contentment, you open the door to some really wonderful magic. Okay, so Lisa, affirmation that can work. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so content right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling deeply content right now. This is a sneaky, efficient affirmation that you will love. I'm not kidding. Look in the mirror, look at yourself right in the eye, and you can create this for yourself. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so content right now. Even though I don't know how, doubt is nowhere close to me right now. Even though I don't know how, fear and doubt are gone right now. Fear and doubt can come and visit you again, of course, but we can always claim our freedom from them. Okay. As a fellow manifester, I hope you will take this to heart because the truth is, when we do get the thing we're wanting, whether it's a new home or a new relationship or more money or whatever it is you're wanting, what will you have at the end of the day? Contentment, feeling deeply satisfied. That's one more we can add that word satisfied. Even though I don't know how, I am completely satisfied right now. Super powerful terms to be used for yourself. Love that. Thank you, Lisa, for being here. I appreciate you. And you are welcome. I'm trying to read what that says. It says Diversia. You are welcome, Diversia. Okay, and Miss Becca Bean, again, sometimes people have a hard time with the Manifest Faster um, website, and that's just because it gets a lot of activity as we're using it. So be patient and write it down. Miss Becca Bean, write down manifestfaster.com. And even later today, you can go there and check it out, get on register yourself to be a member of my account over there, and then we will further connect. Okay. And Dawn is who is coming in soon. Oh, long-term romance. Nice. Very nice. Let me grab our flower cards here. And on Dawn's behalf, what is the message from the flower cards today when it comes to love and romance? Okay. When it comes to love and romance, what do the flowers have for our friend Dawn? D, that's you, right? D, love it. What when it comes to the flower? Now I do have a menu of a variety of readings that are available to you to purchase. They're recorded where I would make you a private video. And so do take advantage of that. There's a reading on there about breakup recovery, and it's all about recognizing the pain and heartbreak in our past and getting rid of it so we're ready for love. Okay. Okay, what is it when it comes to love and romance? Ooh, gorgeous. Nice. I love sunflowers. They're really one of my favorites. So we have the sunflower, and I love how right now the sun is shining in on my table. And so the sunflower is completely surrounded in sunlight right now. Let's take this in. Ah, practice courage every day. Now, what does courage have to do with long-term romance? Everything. Courage means everything. Why? Because I have a theory, my dear D. Are you ready? My theory is called the 30-60-90 theory when it comes to new love. In the first 30 days, you you learn a lot. The first couple weeks of a new connection, it's very hot, right? There's usually chemistry, there's usually an unexplainable attraction where you obsess about the person and they're paying all kinds of attention to you. And that first stage is so dramatic, right? It gets you. And that's what a lot of people want when it comes to long term romance. The truth is that it shifts 30, 60, 90. So 30 days in, you'll start to feel differently. Now, two things can happen. Number one is that your crush transitions to rapport. When you have rapport with someone, it's when you get them and they get you, it's a different feeling than the crush. But at 30 days, if it's sustainable, what it does is it shifts to a deeper appreciation for them and the sense that this is a great fit. On the other hand, courage starts to be important because when you notice shifts in the person's behavior and the way they treat you or treat other people, you get information. And if the relationship is meant to fall apart, somewhere between 30 and 60 days, somebody starts to compromise. Somebody starts to change or adjust themselves just to stay in the relationships. So, this is a problem because you don't want to give up your power. You want the strength, the courage to be your true self. If you're quirky, be quirky. If you're silly, be silly, because it's important that both of you show your authentic self. But that takes more courage than you can imagine because part of your mind thinks, yeah, but what if they don't like me? Great. If you don't resonate with them, it shows you it's not sustainable. And that's what you're looking for, right? D, a sustainable connection. 90 days, you usually know all you need to know. How many times people have come to me for readings? They're all heartbroken about a breakup. Their heart is broken. They thought that this was their person. And so we do work, we do tapping, and help them create a better situation for themselves. But when I ask them, when was the first sign that this person was going to be a problem? They'll say within 30 days. They might have stayed with them a whole year, but it was within the first 30 days that they saw a flaw they ignored. 30, 60, 90. I don't even think it's a relationship till you get past 90. 90 days with a person to see their true character. So here's your answer, my dear D, courage. Even in a long term relationship, people are going to get on your nerves. And you need to have the courage to be authentic, speak your truth in love, be able to coach your person for what your needs are. And if they say, I don't want to do that, then you know it's enough. Okay. Now, there is a fantastic website. Thank you. Thank you, Dee. Take a look at my breakup reading at the in the menu because you may want to take advantage of that. The breakup reading is all about letting the cards show if there's something stuck that needs to be released. And I have been doing breakup work for decades right now. So the guy, there's a guy on YouTube. I love him so much. He makes me laugh and cry at the same time because he really does tell the truth about the challenges and how much courage you need to be in a successful relationship. And it's Jimmy on relationships. He is adorable. He says it like it is, and he really gives good advice. For me personally, Dawn, I would love to help you. I've got a variety of readings about finding soulmates and getting over the disappointments of love. My readings are in the menu here on Hipsy where you registered. And so think about it. I would love to. Oh, you watch him. Don't you love him, Dawn? I love him, but I would love to help you. So do reach out and we could go deeper. Okay, my dear friends, it has been 3 hours. I don't even believe it. This was my longest live stream of my career. And you guys who have been here, my heart goes out to you. Thank you. I'm sorry that I didn't get to everybody, but I will be going on live soon. You'll be notified if you're a subscriber. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys make my world rock. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now, everyone.